Again, I'm still here on the project, building capacity around my mouth, but I got something to back it up. What do you think? Let's discuss it. This is Samson Toll, Liberian Public Radio. But I want to bring your attention to a show that I'm going to be having tonight. It's going to be very interesting. I'm encouraging all of you, those of you that are listening to this video, to tune in tonight. Because perhaps this might be some of the reason why we have all of the mess that is going on in our own country. Because you have to listen to these things. These things, the trouble we've been having in Liberia didn't start overnight. These are things that's been happening from time to time. There are those who came before us, past generation, failed to recognize these things and will continue to repeat them. And because we ourselves have not yet able to recognize and see if these things can be rectified, so that this country, beautiful country of ours, can be built just by our hands as Liberian. It doesn't matter who you are at this point. Concord country, it doesn't even exist anymore. We're all one another. We're all one country, one people. But if we do not understand why these things are happening to us, we're most likely not going to be able to find solution. So I ask you tonight to join me.
Yet, how does one begin to help people who swim on their own flooded streets to voting booths to vote incompetent criminals back into office?
Yes, that is a big question we all have to answer. How do you help people who will go to the voting booth swimming in their own flooded streets just to vote people in offices who are incompetent? And those incompetent people that are being voted in offices will also appoint people who are also incompetent. So this is like a big deal. How do we help our brothers and sisters to make sure that their voting rights are utilized effectively? They have the voting cards. They must be told how important their voting cards are to all of us. And so I'm saying those of us that have this platform, this is not time for hate. You don't come into this because you hate. You must do all you can to educate the voters themselves, how important their voting cards are. Because if their vote our leaders being able to do what is right for our people. Join me this evening as I try to explore this particular question and many more that will be coming. Join me this evening at 8 Eastern Time, 5 Pacific, where we will take on this question and be able to see how much we can go. With your help, we, the Liberian people, will be able to educate our brothers and sisters that have the right to vote whoever they want, but they must do so with responsibility. This is Samson Toll, Liberian Public Radio. Thank you very much.
C'est autiste-moi, encore une autre fidèle qui l'Amérique n'a pas voulu que nous. Quand il y a Sylvie, il y a un point qui j'ai loupé presse. L'Amérique n'a pas voulu que tu m'aies bien de moi avec moi. En ce moment, on va battre au moins un haut. Mon temps dit est à mon moulin, on s'est battu pour moi, il pleure. Avec la locale.
Doing anything that people get amended, and there will be from 2005 to date. We're all doing anything. I've done something. Trust me. I'll be re-elected. You understand? So you don't need to fight. You don't need to destroy your country. You don't need to even condemn your country. You have to be inspired, peacefully, and then convince the people, persuade people. Politics is about persuasion, and it's about what you have done for your people. I have done so much that I don't need pay for. You know why I don't need pay for? Because Liberians love me and they promoted me when I was on a soccer page. You understand? And they were proud to be Liberian when I was on the soccer page. And I've done my best for my country. I'm a former peace ambassador. It doesn't matter what people say. I'm on record.
Yao, abela lokeyo, bibito jogbai, bibito noba, matisi mokeyo. Manager Gigi, ouais que jamais forcé ou, si tu connais, tu connais. L'animateur Choco Noska Yassen de Toyebi, l'homme a tout fait pour Mivito, Aniche les deux.
Henry, I can tell you the problem of this country with respect to prices, with respect to health, with respect to education, and largely tied to roads. There are no roads. You don't see opportunities where they should be when you don't have roads. From up to 173 years, we only have one road. How do you know what is happening in Bapolu when you don't have roads? You don't go there. The prices of goods, commodities on the market are high because to get them to where they are needed. So there's no way you can, when I talk about road, I'm not talking about putting road on the sidewalk in Monrovia, $50,000 road and make it $3 million. We're talking about roads that will open up the country. We're talking about roads that will open up opportunities, roads that will get businesses going, and dependency reduced because people believe their goods and commodities can get to the market. That's what we're talking about.
But we will prosecute and will confiscate assets that people steal and acquire by illicit means. I often say that in Liberia, when people get caught, they send their wife, they send their children, they send their relatives, whatever, to come and beg. I'm saying the Liberian people, don't come and beg. You know, don't come and tell me, oh, stand to help you get elected. He talked nice about you on the radio station. Now he's stealing, so forgive him. Stanley should have known when he was stealing that we're going to punish him. So there's going to be consequences. That's the first thing. Then we have to make sure we're paying people a living wage. So we did the arithmetic, we did the math in 2017 that when you look at policeman's salary or healthcare worker's salary or teacher's salary, by the middle of the month, the money finished. By the time they pay rent, they buy food, they pay the children to eat, and of course, they're not going to starve, right? So the policeman will pull you over, the teacher will accept bribe, they change grades.
Good evening, folks. Samson told I brought up. Want to thank you this evening, Lord. Thank you. Again, folks, please share this video as much as you can. We want to thank you very much for tuning in again to LeBron Public Radio. The Liberal is here. I'll do my best again tonight. I hope you will enjoy this show as usual. Thank you. Please share the video as much as you can. Please share the video. Again, safety, Lord Jesus, we want to thank you very much for everything that you have done and continue to do. Lord, my God, we pray to you again tonight for the soul of our sisters that passed during the campaign process of CDC. My Lord, please take complete control. Comes in the hearts of the family. Come in the hearts of our brothers and sisters of the sedition family. My Lord, we ask you, they are hurting. We ask you to take complete control, restore whatever it is that is out there for them. We ask that these sisters that are before you, we ask that they be accepted as well in heaven, that is. My Lord, these are things that we'll continue to pray for. We ask you to guide all of the folks that are going to be traveling from place to place campaigning, even walking down the street of Monrovia campaigning. We put them in your hands, and we ask you to continue to guide the process. Again, we say, please take complete control. Come to the hearts of the family members that are hurting here tonight. Give them reason to live. Give them reason to believe. And then we ask to bless the country of the Republic of Liberia. Bless the leadership of the Republic of Liberia. Give them wisdom to do what is good for our people. Bless the opposition leadership of the Republic of Liberia. Give them wisdom to do what is good for our people. As we all mourn the death of those brothers and sisters that tragically taken away from us, we ask you, my Lord, to find reason to come into all of us, our hearts, the pain to be eased out. It is very painful. And we ask you to continue to guide the process. We ask that you pray. We all pray for one another. We ask, my Lord, that you come in and make sure that these things are not happening, because we count on you and we believe in you that you will protect us. My Lord, we ask you to bless the host country, the United States of America. Amen. Okay, folks, the passing of those girls during the CDC campaign is a very sad one for all of us. Leaving your house and you didn't count about not coming back, and your mom and dad, your father, brothers and sisters, everybody crying because you have gone to the great beyond. And we ask that God would take control and provide peace in the hearts and minds of the family members, including seditions, whose membership is being traumatized here tonight. We will go on with politics as usual, and I'm sure these sisters would love for us to continue to talk politics because they also want good things for Liberia. Now, we don't agree on where, how, but they also want the best for Liberia, and they will want us to continue with it. From that perspective, let's continue. Good evening, brothers and sisters. Please share this video, share it as much as possible. Tonight's program, it's going to be it's an open mic. I'm hoping to be joined here very shortly by the analyst himself. Last night I was out here wailing and whining and all kinds of way you can think about. I was here. I'm a little bit happy tonight to hear the king of rescue, the father of rescue, to tell the Liberian, and tomorrow that's what I'm going to do. I will play all of the video, CDC video, ANC video, and Unity Party video. And I will even look for video from Councillor Gongler, where they try to tell you things that they have done and things they would do in the lives of many Liberians. And Ambassador Baka, the little bit that I listened to today, it gave me reason to be jubilating all over this place. And then I think we're on the road. We're on the road. What? Yeah. I'm back. Yeah, folks, I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm back. I was a little bit shocking yesterday because I didn't expect them to throw this curveball of my way, but they did, and I responded to that effectively. But now we're going to move on. So Ambassador Baka said, look, I'm not here to lie to you, he says. I will tell you the truth, he says. These people are not the people you want them to lead you because they can't do nothing for you. They will lie to you. He said, for example, he says, you're making $500 and you go take a loan from the bank because you want to do something extra to improve the lives of your family, he says. And the bank agreed that you're going to pay $200 out of the $500, you're making $200 every month. You say, okay, you agree. The government comes in and they cut your salary by $200, he says. How are you going to pay? How are you going to pay? Because the government ain't got money to pay your truck, but they continue to increase the wage bill. They're bringing people in enough money, so they say, okay, well, we got plenty of people we employ, so we'll cut down on the salary of those that are already employed. I'm not too sure if that's democracy or that's socialist behavior. I'm not going to get into that. I just throw it out there. What is it? Because I eating? Yeah, I said everybody must eat. But that doesn't mean you should take food from my table to feed other people. Then how am I going to eat? How my family going to eat? But this is CDC for you. Ambassador Baka says, this is CDC for you. And he told you, he said, if you think I'm not here to fool you, I will be straight with you. And he was angry, not at the people. He said these people are the ones that employ people to work for them. Speaking about the voters, he said they elect you by giving you a job to do what is good for them, to make sure their lives are better. But then you come here and start stealing from the poor people that gave you the job, he says. So what is it? You're telling the poor people not to get you a job again, but still their life is not better. You telling them, say they're gonna get you a job. They can't drive from farm to market. They don't have it. No road. Then you said they're gonna keep you there. They're gonna get you the job. They will continue to rely on you. So that next year when you win again, you're gonna do the $25 million map out. And you think that Liberians should do that? Ambassador Baka is saying, no. This is not going to fly. He said this is why, this is that. If you don't believe me, go look. He said, you yourself, he telling the voter, you will help to rescue yourself. I'm only the vessel. Now, this is a paraphrase now. I'm only the vessel. But you yourself will rescue yourself. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yes, the thing they said, oh man, let's sleep. He was standing on his feet when he was making that statement. You know what I was watching? I was not even listening to the speech. I was watching. Yeah, man. People can maybe talk plenty, man. I was watching. It's not because I was listening to the speech. I was watching to see him. He would come and lean on the podium like this to support himself. He had a paper in your hand, waving the other hand like this, waving. There's some kind of 19-year-old that the mayor say he's sleeping. He will flock you. We will beat you. I will beat you. Yeah, yesterday, I'm not. Yeah, what? So what? I'm a liberal. I change anytime. What wrong with you say? What wrong with you think I come to stick in one position? No. Yesterday I was a little bit fair with that. So I turned it around. Now apparently they listened to me. Ambassador Baka was on fire. He was on fire. He was talking like 16 years. And I'm thinking, when my uncle thinks something like 16-year-old or what? What kind of business is this? He said, you, pointing to the voters, you will rescue yourself. Because the people you get in the position, they come to you, employ me. Then when you employ them, then they take money from you, take money from your table. How you feed your children? How you send your children to school? Ambassador Baka was on fire. He was on fire. There's no two-way street around it. He was on fire. Okay? And the thing about Ambassador Baka that I really love, okay? Folks, this is Samson Doe. If I see it, I don't like it, and I don't think it's in the interest of the voter, I will say so. Whether it go against me or it go against anybody, nothing else will stop it. I will say it as it is. So Ambassador Baka, one of the things that I admire him, he's the most experienced in this thing here. And all that preaching you're preaching here, now you be talking about, oh, we're going to go one round. No, he just lay it out as it is. On the other hand, Vice President, Dr. Madam Julia Howard Taylor came out and said, I'm not here to argue. We will talk about what we have done and let the voter decide. Because we know what we have done, and that's what we're going to talk about. But she didn't give an example. While she was talking, I believe the building she was sitting in, the building was facing Ralphie Highway. The Death Trap Highway. And she said they have done something. While she was talking, her bike was turning to the southeast where there is no road. And they said they have done something. While she was talking, the road that go to Bummy, the one they were on the other day, water washed away. Water took all our road away. They allowed trucks that have no business being on that road because the road was built without calculating the weight of those trucks being part of that. Her bike was there, and they said they have done something. They have done something. They have done something. When it rained, Monterey, a lot of people find it difficult going back to their home. They have done something. And those are things they said they have done. We will talk about them. And Ambassador Baka said, I'm not here to come bluff. They're not bluffing business here for. I'm here to be truthful with you. I will tell you the truth. Oh, Ambassador Baka, it was something. It was. But I will play those things. I will play them. I didn't listen much about the Honorable Cummings, but I will listen to it tomorrow. And I will play them side by side tomorrow, side by side. Yeah, this is very, very interesting. The sad thing is, as I go on, I try to raise my voice, but then I think about my sisters that passed during CDC campaign. And I sympathize with sedition because Honorable Jefferson Kochi has announced they're going to be a Keanu Vision, I believe it's tomorrow, at their headquarters. And in spirit, we will sympathize with them. In spirit, we will be there with them, put our arms around them, because this is very sad. It could have been any other political party, So, however, Well, the new thing they got to talk about is a few days. Winter quarter, I know now. You can't tell me now. You can't tell me what CDC has done lately. You can't tell me now. I'm listening to you. You can't tell me what CDC can boast about. Mr. So is not here to help you. They want that not anything that will be helpful to you. That Mr. Toe, that not Mr. So, Mr. Toe. Mr. Toe, Toe, he's here tonight. The liberal progressive. Who am I, Ambassador Waka? Then, on top of all that, United Party Ambassador Waka today, they're trying to be like CDC now. Every time you praise them, then they put a foot in their own mouth. So, I saw Ambassador Waka feeling doing anything, my Spiro or high. Here come Prince Johnson. Why he think President Weah will be removed? That you, Prince Johnson, will tell people to be removed? That you would tell President Weah to be removed? That not your President Weah, that not you don't want brought President Weah to us? And then Unity Party or Ambassador Waka and everybody else want to coalesce around Prince Johnson? Then that's you see, then that's the time the liberal business come out. Because then I would tell them that they're wrong. You see, this is who I am. I praise you when you do something good. When something not right, I say it. You would think that Ambassador Waka, after telling the people, himself being such a great man, then on the other hand, you got Prince Johnson coming to it. They should tell Prince Johnson that don't say anything anymore until after the election. I say so. Yeah, that's what I say too. That's what I say. Don't boo, just vote. You're right, my brother. I like that slogan. I will make your slogan mine if you don't mind. Don't boo, just vote. Okay? Yeah. Look at the guy. Look at the Bayibo Freeman guy. He said, you not see the video? The man was standing up and talking. He was not leaning on any podium. He got paper in one hand, waving the other hand. Then he said, the man said, I'm here for you to be my medical doctor. Because then if I sneeze a little bit, he said, I'll go back casket. That's why you will say, what kind of medical knowledge you have? You talk, the man there acting like he's 14, 15 years old. Then he said, the man said, man, if I play to sit down, man, I beg you, Ambassador, what guy all the way? They need to tell Prince Johnson to get out of this thing here for now. He can go and run his own campaign. Get out of president. Because every time you speak, then CDC go up. Leave, you stay out of it. Let the people who going to do it, let them run. You finish throwing Jamaica on the bus. That your video that going around. Then you come here to come tell us, President, we will move. Who will believe you now? Who will believe you now? Then there's man, the politician like, but if you let put a phone in your own mobile, then there's the other video. Why Jeremiah going around saying that Ambassador Waka need to sit down somewhere in 2023. But as brilliantly as Terry put it yesterday, if you don't know the man, you say all kinds of stuff. But having studied the man and know who he is, Jeremiah switch around, and now he's a strong supporter. Not only a strong supporter, but he also the second in command, rescue too. Yeah, that's Liberia. What do I want? Let me tell you what I want out of the election. I don't care who win you. This is what I want out of the election. Samson to Liberian Public Radio. Folks, I'm on it to know. I will soon be opening the line because if I don't see the audience and my analysts coming on here in less than 2-3 minutes, I'll open the line. So those of you who want to have conversation with me tonight can have conversation with me. But let me go say what I want out of the election. The election on a very serious note. And I'll play all that tomorrow. Though I admire Ambassador Waka, but things that he's recognized, that I also have recognized, it's not because of my admiration for Ambassador Waka that I'm saying these things, but this is the truth as I see it. Ambassador Barker believed in road construction, not just road building, construction. Construct the road that will last. Because he also believed that if you have road connecting as many villages as possible, you will do well. I can assure you that from now until Liberia goes somewhere else, Nima County will always be on top. They will be rich. Bon County will always be on top. They will be rich. They got roads. You can take your little palm from the farm. You come in Banga. You can go on the main street of Banga, ride your bike, and sell your palm wine. You will make little money. You can't do that kind of thing there in Grand County. You can't do that kind of thing there in River G. You can't do that kind of thing there in Sano County. When it's raining in Grand County, when you lock it, if you lock it now, your farm get carried away with water, you will stay on your farm. So Ambassador Barker understood the importance of roads. I told President Weah, because I've always played this video. This is a video I've been following for years. There's a video here that I always open my show with. Where President Weah and the First Lady during the 2017 campaign, where they were walking in the mud. I'll show you guys that video. And I thought President Weah will always look back on that muddy campaign time and try to improve the situation for our brothers and sisters. That has not happened. Yamana Kaya Sedition, Yamana Kaya to start naming Ganta Secretary Road. Those things were signed a long time ago. That's what I'm talking about. Even though I appreciate him, because he didn't have to carry it out. He could have applied that amount of money somewhere else. But I think that would have been difficult too, because that contract has already been signed. The money was appropriated specifically for that purpose. So you can't come here and change it. But he's the president. He can change it. The better for start talking people they able to stop him. Who in the legislature going to stop him? The people brown envelope they able to stop him. They able to stop him nothing. But the fact that he carried out, I appreciate it. But the point here is this. The road. President, we are trying to bring in the process of connectivities in Liberia. I will give him that. But the people around him, his goodwill will turn into a corrupt behavior. People, I know this because I'm in road business. So I know. There are people that were with him and even still there. They will get contract. President Weah, with his popularity, will go places and ask people. They will feel sorry for us through him, feel sorry for him, and say, okay, we can give you X, Y, and Z. The money come in Liberia. The people will take the money, inflate the price. I'll give you an example. There's a project. There's a project in Liberia. This is how corrupt these people are. And so this project initially, when they applied to World Bank for World Bank to help, they said they were going to do asphalt, quota road. So they contacted the designer and stuff that they had to do quota road. They said, okay. So the designer and his people went out and did their investigation. They did all the assessment. Everything was fine, blah, blah, blah. They started designing. Somebody in Monroe that owned one of those concrete plants, they contacted the people. They said, I gave you one bucket of concrete. You give me the contract. Every bucket of concrete I put on that road, I will give you the same amount of money for every bucket I put down. So the people called the designer. Hey, y'all change that thing. We want to know asphalt now, that concrete wall. And I got hold of that story. I'm like, are these people really serious? Do they know what they're talking about? But the designer, they can't do anything. Because somebody willing to give them money so they instead of using the asphalt now, they're now going to, because asphalt, yes, a little bit expensive, but maintaining it is easier than concrete. Especially because the concrete going to have to use steel. And you're right, you're in Monrovia. Monrovia, the entire city of Monrovia is ocean there, salt breeze coming up. So when the concrete start getting salt in it, the corrosion start happening, concrete start falling apart. To maintain that, it's going to be difficult. Because the people who ask you now to give them a contract, when time comes to maintain that track, that road, to put new concrete, they're not going to come to you again. They will charge you heavy. But they're not looking at it like that. They're looking at their own pocket. What can they get now? And Ambassador Baka said this on the tape. If you come into the government of Baka government, Baka Kun government, and you think, say, you're coming to steal, we will deal with you. You got a wrong government. You want to stay in our government. But these are things that the people will do to us. So, Rawafi Highway, $110 million contract. How far was it? It's like about 28 point something miles. Lean mile. So let's just say 50 some more miles. Because if you say 28 point something going, you still bringing 28 something to you. Add it, or you will go on 50 something. Okay. Look at that $110 million contract. They have nothing to offer. They have nothing to show for it. Nothing. And the sad thing is, including President Weah, including the father of the nation, travel on that road. He has not gotten angry yet. To call the public works minister, my guy, what's going on here? I know people say you're brilliant, and she is brilliant, by the way. Public works minister, one of the brilliant lady in Liberia, as far as engineering is concerned. Very, very smart. So what's going on here? Why is this road like this? Why is that road like this? Yeah. That Fremont Town yesterday I was talking about Bobo John Town that tonight at Fremont Town and he on it. Let you right. Fremont, you know how to write, you must write out. Okay? But he's not doing like that. The road, every Liberian consider the road depth trap. Major highway in Liberia. Major highway. When I was there 6 months ago, 6 months or so ago, they said they were going to finish from how do you call it? EW station itself, EW hospital or something like that, from there to the junction. They were going to finish it. They're going to shine it. I don't know if they've done that yet, because if they did a sedition, and they'd like to put their foot in their mouth, would have been showing the picture all over, but they didn't do it yet. So that means it's not done yet. But the point here is this. What do I want out of this election? Then you say, well, Mr. Who cares what you want? What you want, I'm not my business. What you want? What do I care what you want? Yeah, okay, that's fine. But I'm a Liberian. So I got something to say. More coming again. I'll be sending to Liberia every month more than $4,000 of my money go to Liberia every month, if not more. Every month. More than that. Or sometimes 5. Because other people, you not send money to Liberia. Yeah, why you can't send me there to that? I say, okay, yeah. So you say, what? I'm my business? Then you're kidding me. And I'm not alone. Many Liberians, every month, millions and millions of our money go over there. Then you say, when I talk, you got something else coming. I got the mic. You got your mouth, man. Say, I got the mic. I'm saying it. So what do I want? On a very serious note. Decent roads. And the traffic congestion in Monrovia must be fixed. Nobody said, my son in the motorbike business. I've tried my best to get him out of it. The last time they stole his motorbike, I was there in Montreal, they stole his motorbike. I called my wife. She sent me money and a motorbike, and small money of 2,300, 2,000, I mean 1,200, 1,300. That's small money. I said, send me money. Everybody, man, they send me money. I give it to him. He bought a new motorbike. You know, so he's doing motorbike business. My son is in it. But that's not right. Because my son is in it. I can't talk about it. No. Why must motorbike people in Montreal have no respect for people's cars, including my own son? So when we bought the bike, it's what I told him. When we bought the bike, immediately he wanted the side mirror. Most of the motorbike in Montreal, if not 99% of it, they don't have side mirror because they believe the cutting in front of the car that the side mirror will be hit or hit something or hit people's car. So they remove the side mirror. They don't know what's coming behind them. Once they look in front, they don't see behind them because most of them don't have no side mirror. So I told him, I said, one condition, the side mirror gonna stay. They'll get there. So every time I call him, how about you? I say, how the side mirror is there? I say, show me picture. I'll talk to you on video. You show me picture. But the point that I'm making about the motorbike, I don't hate them because that's how they make their living. I agree. But if you're going to let them plow the street of Monrovia, have schedule, have time, set it up in a way that you're not going to have 200-300 motorbikes on the same road at the same time in the same neighborhood. That are going to take you 2 hours from EW Junction to how to call it, to City Hall. For what reason? For what reason? When they hit you, you know what they tell you? Oh, sorry, pa. Sorry, papi. Oh, I'm sorry. But when you hit them, they say, can't pay for motorbike. You just hit them a little bit, they say, can't pay for it. The car that I was driving, and I promised myself, until that situation is resolved, any car that I'm going to get in Liberia, the only thing I'm going to be concerned with is the undercarriage. I'm not going to be concerned with the body, how the body look like, because they're going to mess it up anyway. The car that I was driving has all kinds of paint around it. Yellow paint, red paint, because they keep hitting it. They keep hitting it. So the thing you need to be concerned with is the undercarriage. So that traffic situation in Liberia must be resolved. You have to. You cannot have people to be in the street of Monrovia driving like that. And then lastly, these children, and I love the planting chip business. Oh, I can't wait for the day to start in the morning when I'm driving. I stop by, get myself a planting chip, I'm going to the office and get water. That's it. So I love the planting chip business. But they're in a street selling the planting chips. The people selling business in Liberia, they're selling so much that they're almost taking half of the street. For what? God live in Monrovia. Jesus Christ live in Monrovia. That's why you don't hear any kind of nasty accident all the time. Go across the bridge. Go to Douala. Go to close to Crew Town, New Crew Town. The people selling, they take half of the street to sell. And none of these people will say anything. None of the government official will say nothing. Why? They want vote. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. So I'm just saying these are the kinds of stuff the government need to step in and try to fix. They had perfect opportunity the last time. About 2 years ago or so, they had July 26th cleanup. And they broke all the straw in down water side. Cleaned it, painted it. I thought they were going to be show. There's 2 opportunities that were presented to them at the time. And I even stated that to the mayor when he was on here. One is to make sure once that waterside area was clean, to make sure that the water business, the water, when it rain, the whole water side water carrying it, that stuff would have been resolved. Easy fix. Easy fix. You buy yourself a pump. You know, yeah, New Orleans business, the Katrina that flooded the entire place. They have pump. New Orleans is below sea level, just like down water side, but deeper than down water side. Down water side elevation below sea level is not that high. Most likely, maybe a foot and a half. And many of the parking lots or building, commercial building like here in San Diego, if you build, not San Diego, but I call it San Jose. If you build your building, if you have a parking lot, the city of San Diego, city of San Jose, they want your parking lot to be about a foot lower than the street. Because when it rains and your parking lot is flooded, that it should take more time before you get to the street. So if your parking lot is, they made it into the law that your parking lot has to be 1 foot lower than the street. So when anytime it rains, your water from your parking lot don't come over. Because here's the thing. Before you put your parking lot over there, you got grass. And the way you count the flow of water as it comes from the air and get on and it flowing, if you have grass, the grass slow the flow of the process. But if you have asphalt, it just rain and take it out. So with the calculation, the mining equation that is used to calculate the flow, okay, to the nearest inlet, it's not the same for asphalt, for concrete, and all the other flat surfaces that man-made flat surface than it is for grass. The mining equation for glass is a little bit higher than it is for I call it a flat surface that is man-made. So when you use the money equation to calculate the time of concentration and everything else, when you use the money equation in that, why am I talking engineering? Man, I beg you, man. That's why you're for. I just telling you. So they forget the money equation. Why that one come from, sir? Yeah, something too, man. You follow it. What money equation got to do with it? No, but seriously, I'm just telling you. Okay, so the sea level. Okay, the sea level. I'm not going to go back into the engineering stuff I started, but the sea level over there in I don't call it. Why can't you hear myself? Oh, okay. Where's my call going off? Okay, so you put a pump over there. When they had that straw broken the last time, I said that to the mayor when he was here on LPR. He called in one night. You do that kind of stuff and put a pump over there. And that pump, every time it rains, that pump the water back into Dew River. And the place will be clean. But how they will even clean the place? When the entire, you heard IE number 9 last day. I couldn't believe what he said here the other day. I'm not going to repeat it. But the city itself, and I have video here, I will be the first to say, there are people that are going around cleaning. But they're not enough. From what I saw, but they enjoy working for the mayor. They enjoy those people that I interviewed, all 10 of them. And this is what they were doing with the interview. When I ready to talk to the other person said, let me get out of here. So they were on island. We were trying to influence the main conversation. And all of them were praising the mayor that he's doing a good job. But that's besides the point here that tonight. So I thought that's what they were going to do. And make sure the traffic in the city, normal day traffic, bring it back. Then the last request before I move on from my tapata here tonight is to ask the lawmaker, when you go into work, take the same traffic like everybody else. If you want to be special, then make it so that every one of you will go the same direction with the same speed. And you got the money. They have what they call movable barrier. Those of you that live in Boston would know as you come to 93, 95, when you leave the tunnel, coming to Providence, they have this movable barrier machine. They take the barrier and they lean like this. And they take that barrier. If they want to widen this side more than 2 lane, they take the barrier and scoot it this way. So by the time they get to the end, it's ready to come back and move that barrier all day. But it does not slow down traffic. Over there in Montreal, you see, I'm a speaker. When you get there, that 1, then he take 2 lane. 2 lane without even informing the people. If you're going to do that, then you have to have it announced properly. Why can you even put channelizer? Don't use multiple channelizer because it'll be difficult for you to remove everything. You can even use flappy and create another lane. That's fine. Buy the traffic truck. In the morning, the truck is a pallet truck. In the morning, you follow it. He controls the speed. Y'all get to work, he pack. Because when he's coming on their side, he has a guy with the cone in front of him. Put cone in the area where you're going to travel. People will understand it. But the way all of you guys are not doing it now, it's lawlessness. You say you're a lawmaker, that's lawlessness. You're passing your law to benefit yourself. What a corrupt behavior. When I come to Montreal, I want to do that, you will arrest me anyway. Unacceptable. And this, I think, Ambassador Baka and many of the other opposition are saying, you can't run a country like that just to benefit you. Just to benefit you. Samson told LeBron Public, folks. I'm going to be opening the line here very shortly. Give it to me. Tell me what you think. Bring it on. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here for friendship. I will open the line and say, and let's see how far you're going to go with it. I'm not here to make friends tonight. Mr. Soul, soon be coming by your friendship, your friendly man will soon be by. When you come, you can be friends. But for me tonight, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to be truthful. To be truthful. I'm here to. Okay? So that's what we have. This is Monrovia for all of us. That one person business, that one person control. The entire country. I was born in Liberia. I attend a lot of dancing program at Ijera. Go see Ijera and I said, well, one the other day I saw Ijera. I said, yeah. That's something to stepping ground looking like this here. Hey, my goodness. Yeah. I felt so bad. But then I realized I'm still young. So let me open the line. Folks. Give me a call. But no, before you call me. Let me do what I want to do first. Then you can call me. I will open the line. And let's see. If those of you that are going to agree with my Tabata, call me and praise me. Say how good I am. If you're not going to agree with my Tabata, call me and disagree with me. Respectfully, that is. If you're going to disagree with me, call me and disagree with me. Respectfully, and we will your voice, your conversation with me is fine. If you're gonna disagree with me, that's okay as well. Who am I? You can disagree with me. Well, but just remember, I'm not here for friendship. So what happened here again? Hey man, okay, let me start over. So tonight program, tomorrow, you're gonna enjoy it. Because I'm going to go and visit all of the camp, all of the political camp. I will visit them tomorrow. And bring it on what people are saying and what they're doing. Okay. Because Ambassador Baka really gave me some spirit tonight. To be honest with you, I was down yesterday. I was down. And apparently Ambassador Baka noticed that. He noticed it. He said, no, I'm not going to let Mr. Toll still be down like that. That's not good for all of us. And then he gave it. He said, Mr. Toll, what do you think about it? I said, yes. And when you were saying that, you see, that's why I labor Ambassador Baka. That's why I labor in. He go lay down, hold the podium like this here and rest himself. Go look at the video. You think I'm making it up? You had a paper in your hand. and were waving their hand like this. The entire thing you were talking. And I'm thinking to myself, but wait a minute. And I said, the man said, and I said, the man, and I saw me, 200-year-old. Why he acting like he's around 19-year-old? But that's the spirit. And the way he lay it out. He was not there to say, hey, I need your vote because I think we can rescue you. I think President Weah has not been able to do the job, and so we want to remove him. He was not let down. He said, look, he told the voter, he said, look, you will help us to rescue you. Oh, what can I say? Yeah. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. It was incredible. It was incredible. But anyway, let me put my number up. Ambassador Baka all the way. You know what I wanted? Well, another funny thing I'll tell you guys as I put my number up. So when I went to Liberia 2 years ago, they have the bird way back in Tota. I used to listen to that bird in the morning. Go something like that. And I interpret that bird to say, Joseph Baka is here to save you. Joseph Baka here to save you. That was 2 years ago. Joseph Baka, and I recorded that. But I can't find my recording now. I can't find it. Give me a call, 916. Yeah, I'm praying they will call me. I don't care. yeah, Jackson, I pray they will call me. But anyway, so let's go ahead. Let me go on to others while I'm waiting for your call. Let me go on to other subject matter here. Okay, let's discuss other subject matter. And then I put him on Donald Trump. They ain't put him on here. Or they show his mugshot already. It coming in Liberia. Shit. You think no people they playing around? Ambassador Baka said we will go to where the money is. Anybody you work somewhere and you steal. This time he said Ambassador Weah, President Weah, no. He said anybody that will find you stole these people money and we have proof, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. So right now, when I go to Liberia, anybody you must start working together. You take your money because Ambassador Baka and Onmokome, they're not playing around. You take your money, I know it. I say, you must say, because I'm going to go to Maria, put me in jail. That's Central Street. I don't want to go to Central Street for money business. No. That's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I want to do. So, I'm not even going to touch this one. It's personal business. I'm not going to touch it. So let me find another subject matter that I want to get into. Somebody asking question. Ambassador Baka running away from presidential debate. That they book me or somebody will run away from debate. Eh? Okay, all right. Okay, let me take my number out. Let me take my step. Folks, I don't know if I'm going to be here that long. I just got a call here. So, but anyway, let me do this. We will be here for another 10 minutes. Let me send a text that I will be there. Let me send a text. Before your LPR business, I got your room. So I got your room. I got baby then. So my boy comes and say I ready. Then myself too, I say I ready. So that one anything. But I will be there. I'll be there. So he's in good hand. But anyway, let me talk about this here. What is this one that I want to talk about? Okay, let's go to the mother of the land, former president, where she say women lead differently. I try to stay away from it. But since I'm going to be doing all political party tomorrow, let me just talk about it. What she's saying here is that when the women are in leadership, they tend to lead differently, which is true. I used to say, I said the men that come to power when she was still president, but we will be rocky. We will be rocky. Can you imagine if she was a man and the way sedition was tormenting her at the time? If that was a man, we would have serious problem. We would have serious problem. But she also believed that in order to lead, you must be willing to give. But I'm not too sure if that's what she's doing lately. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Josh. If you care, you can call in as well. Just give us your 1 or 2 cents on this. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing. Let me sweeten this pie here a little bit. Let me sweeten this pie here a little bit. Oh, yeah, yeah. Two white guys. I'm working with both of them. Well, one of them is retired. He retired at age 50. Guy, he made so much money. He's a smart kid, but he was one of the big shots. From where I work, he was one of the big shots. So he said he's gonna retire. And follow more, he's conservative. So he felt with himself that if he was working there, he couldn't see. So now he retired. The other one, myself, still working. 2 white guys. But when they're ready to go at it, at each other on politics, shit. Yeah, you think what we're gonna be saying is that small thing. The conversation is not easy. But anyhow, let me go to this here. So let me sweeten this pie here a little bit. I want you to listen to Ambassador Baka. And when I say that this man is very experienced, I hope I put in the correct one here tonight. I can't find it. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. What? Okay, I think that. It's too far away, but I think that's it here, because that's the only one here. No, that's. Shit. All right, I'll try. If it doesn't work out, then I'll change it. Let me try it anyway.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace, because it will bless a lot more people.
Okay. So I'm just showing you some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow there's not going to be plenty of talking. They're going to speak for themselves. Tomorrow, CDC is going to speak for itself. Unity Party, Ambassador Barker going to speak for himself. Because I have a lot of video here, lots and lots of video. And CDC, through the Vice President, will speak for themselves as well. Folks, I think this is. I want to start trouble. See, I got free time on my hand here tonight. I need to start the trouble here. Let me start a little trouble here. I need to start a little trouble here tonight before. Yeah, I got too much time on my hand right now. So y'all bear with me. Let me bring my whole book. See, when I want to start trouble, intellectually, I do this here. I bring these things up. I got everything here. I got all the speeches and everything else. Human rights report. But I don't want to start trouble, but I'll start trouble here tonight. Let me do this. So hey my brother here. So where's the other one? Okay, I can't find it, but anyway, let me go to this. I'll do all that I want tomorrow. But let me go to this one here. Tonight, like I said, I'm having fun. Tomorrow, it's gonna be all serious business. So let's look at the people who wrote this 1986 Constitution. Okay, let's look at it. Oh, I didn't know Gegu was part of the my man. You didn't tell me that the old man was part of the Constitution Committee. Amos Sawyer, chairman. D.K. Wansley. Now, Wansley, I met him. In when he came to visit. He and I shared. We stayed in the same house for more than 2 weeks. So I met him, and he told me a lot. D.K. Wansley told me a lot. From Lamco's situation, he told me a lot. But anyway, D.K. Wansley, co-chair. Robert G.W. Azanko, the man who I used to stay with, his wife, she's the mother for me. So, but he from Nova Country. But he different. He different. That means he flogged me. Yeah, Robert Zango. Look at that. Okay. Jake Jordan B. Backflip, Emmanuel Boer, George D. Brown, Augustus F. King, H. Budman Family Senior. Oh, you were part of it? Oh, wow. I think, it's good to read anything here from time to time. Oh. J.T. Tape, S. Baron Ta, all the book people now. I say George. I believe he used to be judge. I think he was J. Rural Grams. Peter A. Johnson, another judge. That was not he did nothing. You don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah. Wow. Albert Port. Yeah. Albert Port, part of this. The constitutional guru, Patrick N. Sayan. Oh, Dr. Sayan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, now let's go counting the Constitution Advisory Committee. Folks, I'm just taking time now, and I'll be leaving here in about 2 minutes or so. Moserado County. Stephen H. Collison, Sr., James Nabedo, James N. Nabe, Rushford L. Weeks, that's the Weeks family, Paul Brown Bull, Jonathan E. Okay, this Jonathan Gibson guy here. I knew him well in Painesville. I believe this is him. That's Charles Gibson, who is Labor Minister brother here. I believe that's him here. Jonathan E. M. Gibson, I believe so. I believe that's him. If that's the Jonathan Gibson from Painesville, then I know him. Okay, Joe E. Etard, Water. Okay. Marshall Territory. One person, Ara Francis Okar Jr. Okay. Bombing, Samuel Doyle Hill. 2 people from Bombing. Gibby Territory, okay. David S. I don't know people. Grand Bassa, Wilma McCarthy, Abe G. Kanga. I think that's the Kanga people family here. Thomas L. River says. Okay. Sino, Nelson Wilson Barrick, Charles Weir, Sastown, Dennis J. Webby, Maryland, Nathaniel Seton, James, Kristen. Okay, I'm trying to see who I know. Crew Coast Territory, Charles. Okay, Grand Kipmouth. Yellow both people here. I don't know anybody here. Okay, Grand G there. Harry T. Fabas Nanyo. Fede Dia. Rawa Blato Senior. If I only bra my new are gonna be on there. It might be in English. Okay. But anyway, folks, Samson told LeBron Pablito, let me see if I can get out of here now. Got it quick. Tomorrow, on a very serious note, tomorrow, I'm going to have, what I wanted to do here, the trouble I thought I was going to cause here for you tonight was to have let me get this writing again. Okay, all right, let me reply, and I'm going to be going for here somewhere. Okay, let me reply very quickly. Okay, I'm on my way. So the trouble I was going to cause here tonight was to look at the 1847 Constitution compared to 1986 Constitution. Besides being big and all that stuff, but before I go, let me leave this with you. And the particular one I'm going to be leaving here with you, not for anybody else, but for sedition. Yeah, my friends. The sedition part, I love to be friend with them. Okay? Let me lead the one with sedition. There shall be a vice president who shall assist the president in the discharge of his function. So when Ambassador Baga said that he gave an advice, that's what it is. Samson told. Folks, sorry that we're not going to be able to continue this program that long tonight. We're going to have to take time. We'll be back tomorrow, and I hope that Mr. So will be back here too next week, so he can carry on his own duty here on LPR. With that, I want to say thank you very much for sharing and coming on Liberian Public Radio tonight. It's Thursday afternoon, but I have to run myself. Just like every one of you, very busy, have things to do, and we appreciate every time that we'll come on, you come on and share your evening with us. Thank you very much, and I'll be back here tomorrow evening, same time. With that, I'll say good night to all of you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Thank you. Good night.
Ateito, ateito, ateito. Kinshasa,